intentionally. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition assailant.
And so he drops them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. Utah calls timeout. They're down by 8. 7 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Your Lakers have scored. Let's hear some noise. Laker fans, one more time.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's the Lakers with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We leave you now with our New Balance Player of the Game.
Stop playing.
Tal vez mi música no sea sana, pero yo no me inventé el... Ay, 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 ay. ¿Dónde están las que en la mano? Y nos vamos. Por Vaticano, llama a tu Mike pa' pedirle la mano. Ey, estaba en el cuando con una diabla me encontré. Estaba vendiendo el alma y de una se la compré. Ella está bien rica, la amiga más rica. Sí. ¿Dónde estamos? Yo no sé. ¿Quién tú eres? Yo no sé. Dios mío, perdóname, porque otra vez pequé. Yo lo sé, vamos a... Yo lo sé, Dios mío, perdóname. Ey, ey, la disco está prendida porque llegué yo. ¿Quién es el más duro? Todos saben que yo. El capo está en contra, por ley se guayó. Conectado en PR y en Nueva York, York.
Oh, say does that.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And we've got two teams, Greg, that have built up some momentum coming into this one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, both sides have had a successful stretch here recently, but this will be a test of will and preparation.
And now the Lakers starting group. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Payton. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
There's the pick. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Here's McCoy. A free ball. Rebound by Wallace. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Johansson. Offline from the top of the key. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. Take a look at Utah. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but I feel like they've proven themselves thus far.
Now, here's Payton. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's McCoy. Hits it from three-point range.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the pass to Howard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Johansson. No good from 11 feet. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A nice shot by McCoy. McCoy's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Feeds it to Wallace. It's deflected. And now running up the court, Stevenson pushing it up. And it's McCoy missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Harper, no good. Lakers leading by 3. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Three-pointer. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stevenson, a screen on Wallace. Shot clock at 6. No good that time.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Screen by Howard. Stolen away. Fast break. The Lakers on up the court. Higgins' shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Harper dishes to Wallace, and he gets it to go. LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to McCoy. They set the screen. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. The Lakers second.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
The high post shot, it's good.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Looking wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Payton? He's around 18 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here's Payton after the basket by the Lakers. High post, Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
And more in the NBA, Greg, we're seeing teams face each other twice in a row just like this. Do the players like this kind of scheduling, you think?
Listen, players are in favor of anything that cuts down on travel. And this is one of the ways to do it. The league's doing a lot to make the season less of a grind.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. To the right side. Here's McCoy. And that one hits back iron.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
for the three. Sinks the three-pointer. McCoy's got 11.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Payton kicks to Howard. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Payton. Pass to Hart. 6 to shoot. There's Johansson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's McCoy. The pass to Higgins. Here's McCoy. 20 feet out. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Stevenson. Still without a basket. And there it is for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Payton. Lets it go from 11. Howard, good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Here's a look at some numbers for Howard. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. 8th and three-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Howard with the steal. Dishes it to Payton. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Higgins' shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Augustine, extra.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Outside, Woolridge. Takes the three. Here's Callaway. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Woolridge. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Blair. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Utah trailing here. Payton inside. Guarded by Woolridge. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Here's the screen. Down low. Callaway passes to Woolridge. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. All sorts of time in that one. Good. Callaway's got his second basket of the night. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Payton. Shoots over Woolridge. Here's Klimov. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Yes, that goes in. Callaway's got 6.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Let's get loud.
Already it's February. You can believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Utah Jazz, 7 games back.
You know, for Los Angeles, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Higgins gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Here is Day, guarded by Woolridge. Here's Howard, and the layup's good off the glass. 11 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. No good on the quick 3. Now here's Stevenson. Defense right on him. And that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Lakers lead by 3. From Delta Center. Back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Jazz trail by 3. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Day kicks to Howard. Here's Monsees. It's tipped. Doesn't go for it. Excellent D from Howard. Jazz shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Now the dish today. Clock at 6. That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz retain possession. The Jazz making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
Number 20, Kelvin Howard.
Clock at 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
And the Lakers with possession here. After the basket by Utah. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
3 points.
7 points in the game. Stevenson against Augustine. High post, Howard. He dishes it to Howard. Got a hand on it. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 12, Dave McCoy.
Off the inbound pass. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Dave.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
There's a good screen. There's the three. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Jazz have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Utah calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, sometimes to no avail.
Let's hear it for him.
Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Lakers second.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
On defense, the Lakers. Here's the three. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Fires for 3. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Johansson. Rebound the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused and they made everything they looked at. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here is Dave. He has 5. Passes it to Augustine. Howard setting the pick for Augustine. 3 on the clock. Over McCoy. Here's Howard. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
From outside the arc. That shot misses.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck to beat here. It's just not his night. Pass
to Augustine. Over to the wing. There's Johansson. That's in. Augustine with the assist. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Here's Johansson. Higgins grabs the board. Higgins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's McCoy. Headed by Augustine. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Clearly foul.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles, McCoy.
And so he makes both from the line. Utah's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Utah calls timeout.
some noise for your Utah Jazz Breakers Dance Crew.
At the numbers for Stevenson. How last month turned out for him, he's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Now here's Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Wallace outside. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Pass to McCoy. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb. McCoy's got 16 points.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Wallace misses.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Bobbed up there for Howard. Here's McCoy. It's good from long range. McCoy's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Lakers.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Payton surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. From the stripe. Higgins grabs the board. Higgins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now the pass to McCoy. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside, Payton. To the inside. Off the run, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Both teams will make substitutions. Los Angeles leading by 3. Into the lane. Here's McCoy. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Here's Callaway. Second shot opportunity. His 4th miss of the game. He's made 3. Utah's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
The Lakers making a switch here. Woolridge is checked in.
Lakers substitution, number 21.
Utah's on defense. They trail by 1. Here's Higgins. Nice hit again.
That's his first personal. 4th team foul.
It's taken away by Payton.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
1:44 left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Won't. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Just 2 to shoot. And here's Harper from the arc. That shot is off. Good D by Stevenson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Callaway. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Callaway's got 8 points. Jazz trail by 3. Johansson guarded by Woolridge. Inside. Wallace misses. The Lakers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Woolridge the pass to Callaway. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Team foul.
Seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Monsees. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 6 assists here tonight. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's sent back by Wallace. And here comes the break. Stops. Pops. Here's Johansson. And the Jazz another 3.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
The 19-foot shot. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Jazz leading by a point. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Look here now at Utah. They've taken a little slide in the rankings, but still, no one wants to play these guys.
It's a long season.
Very long.
For the top teams. What matters is who's playing their best come playoff time. Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who find little separation after one half of play.
Well, for them, it's been about extending possessions, cashing in on second-chance opportunities. It's clear that that was the focus coming into this game.
Stop it, Kenny. It's easy when no one blocks you out. Jeez.
True.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Utah leading. Harper is out there with Howard. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Payton. That's the group right now for Utah. To the paint. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Jazz leading by 3. Here's Johansson. And the 3 off target. The Lakers shooting in this game 45%. Stevenson outside. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Stevenson's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Now here's Wallace. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
14.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one misses.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Right wing. Passes to Higgins. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside Harper. Pass to Wallace. Jacks up a 3. Somehow misses the one-handed flush.
Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Here's McCoy. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 4. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good. He hits the jump shot. 10 points for him. LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. There's a screen. Pass to McCoy. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. 5th, the Jazz.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And the Lakers call time here.
For Howard, averaging about 27 points per, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
The Lakers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Stevenson drops them both. Jazz trail by 4. Down low, here's Wallace, and it's Wallace slamming it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And stolen by Howard. Harper with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. Count it. Good. 12 points for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Puts it up. Gets an open look and hits.
29.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Utah calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but For the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now here's Howard. 15 points in the game. So they take the lead. Harper's got 5 points so far.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
The Lakers trail. And stolen by Howard. 3-on-3. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
To the middle, it's tipped. Johansson, he's guarded by Blake. Here's Johansson. Keeps it alive. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
So it's Utah now after the basket by Los Angeles. Kicks it to Howard. Takes a 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the free.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so Payton will bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by 1. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And here's Harper from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Blair kicks to Tatum. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Payton passes to Howard. Go. Score the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's the pick. That one good for 2.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
For Utah, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Now here's Payton. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Stevenson.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
It's up a 3. A shot off that time.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Tatum with the screen on Payton. Goes up with a stripe. They set the pick. Utah with the rebound. Johansson, who's guarded by Blake. Here's Johansson. It's deflected. Stevenson against Harper. The kick out to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight. Utah has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Basket good. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And that one, good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
The Jazz shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Three-pointer, Payton. That one misses. LA has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. A nice shot by Tatum.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Utah trailing here. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. Beaten inside. Shot clock at 5. Harper kicks to Howard. From past the arc. It's deflected. There's another block.
And he's getting closer and closer to the top 3 in career block.
He's got to be on the Mount Rushmore of all-time rim protectors.
His first personal foul.
And now look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Thursday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And that matchup against the Sixers, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Woolridge is checked in for Los Angeles. Payton finds Howard. Payton against Woolridge. Howard setting the pick for Payton. Good on the triple. Payton's got 5.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Payton against Woolridge. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. 22 points for him.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Payton. 5 points in the game.
Los Angeles foul. Leonard. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
29 seconds left in the third. And he drops it in from the low post. 11 points in the game. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Woolridge with it. Nothing on the board. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Lakers lead by 2 from Delta Center. Back in a moment. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Woolridge, and it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. Cuts off the pass. Tatum on the wing. The pass to McCoy. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Day. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at 46%. Making some buckets. Here's Klimoff. No good. That would have tied it. The Lakers in the lead. Passes it to McCoy. A fadeaway. Good. Nothing but net. McCoy's got 26.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Day dishes to Augustine. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to McCoy. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 24.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
The feed today, all alone. And the basket is good. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to McCoy. Howard's checked in for the Jazz. Higgins is checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McCoy. Headed by Augustine. A nice shot by McCoy. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here is Day. Here's Augustine. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Lakers leading by 4. And stolen by Howard. Over McCoy. Here's Monsees. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
A nice shot by McCoy.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. A shake. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Day. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Krill's the three-pointer.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And it's blocked. Now Augustine to tie it up. Rebounded by the Lakers. Higgins has got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. Here's McCoy. The pass to Callaway. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Augustine looking around. Outside Howard. The Lakers with the rebound. Callaway's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. He could have used a better angle on that pass.
And the Lakers call time here. Let's check in with our reporter.